Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Feyi. If today is the first time of you coming across my channel, you're absolutely welcome. Today's video is about reasons why you should not come to study in Germany. If you're thinking about coming to study in Germany, I'll be giving you some reasons why you should probably reconsider your decision. But if you think that these reasons are not so tough enough for you, like, oh yes, I can still deal with it, then why not come study in Germany? But so without further ado, guys, let's dive right into the video. Alright guys, so the first reason I'll be stating, which is obvious, I think everyone has said it, is bureaucracy. Like in Germany, everything has to do with paperwork. Like you literally register everything. Your house, you have to register your house. Like from the day you land in Germany as a resident and not a visitor, you are legit going to be, what's it called? You are legit going to be dealing with paperwork every time, even before you start with even with the banks, even with everything, you will start dealing with paperwork. To the extent that even some jobs would send you a contract via post and not email. Well, some send you through email, but some give you paper. Even some will tell you to come and sign, like come to their office and sign. Even if you go to their office and sign, they will give you big bulk of paper to take along to the house. Like just get ready to have papers. What I always advise people is to have like a box that is used for just your documents, like nothing else, for your papers, because every day you open your post box, there is one paper waiting for you there. I don't understand if they don't understand the point of an email. If your Ausländer Bureau wants to contact you, they'll send you papers. It's very rare for them to send you emails. It's not like they don't send emails, because the person in charge of mine sends emails. But even though she sends you email or he sends you email, you will definitely still get a paper in your post box. Maybe some days later, you will definitely get a paper in your post box. So be ready for paperwork and basically be ready for paperwork, signing. You going to the Ausländer Bureau, which is like the foreign office here, every time for any little thing. Now it's different because of the corona. For you to get access into the Ausländer Bureau, you need to get an appointment, and so that kind of makes it different because of the old situation we're in. But normally, everything, just get ready. Like normally, you go to the Ausländer Bureau like every time. Once you first arrive here for like good 1 month, you'll be back and forth from the Ausländer Bureau, and it might be tiring if you're not used to. You're not someone that is used to doing paperwork, or you don't have time for all of these things. Everything needs your signature. If you're just one that's not used to that, then I don't think Germany is the right option for you. Now the second thing I would mention is the language. This is cliche, but this is real. I mean, you can be like, oh yes, I'm going to be in Berlin, or I'm going to be in Cologne or Düsseldorf. Like, I mean, I can get by my English. Yes, you can get by English, but at some point you start feeling, how do I put it? You start feeling not uncomfortable yourself, because you're like, every time you go somewhere, you have to be asking, please, do you speak English? Or you try not to talk at all so that you don't sound silly. And it's just very uncomfortable. Like, if your plan is to actually live here, you definitely have to learn the language, because it's even a requirement to get your permanent residency. You must be able to speak a certain level of German, which is B1. The B1 is enough for you to get your, I think, citizenship also, and your permanent residency. You're able to speak up to a B1 level, because I think even the exam for the citizenship is in German. So obviously you're trying to become a German, so you have to write the exam in German. So if you are the type that learning of language is not easy, for instance, myself, learning of a new language is not easy. I feel like it's an habit I need to break, because I don't know, I'm really struggling with this language thing. It's not an easy thing. But it's a privilege if you are able to learn it, give it time and learn. Then it's a privilege. I mean, I know someone that if you're watching this video, I'm not calling your name, I'm only using you as an example, because I know you can come for me. But anyways, I know someone that has been in Germany for a while. I won't say the number of years, so that if you're watching that, you know the person, you will not know. Has been in Germany for a while, was trying to learn the language so hard, took in a private tutor. And do you know what it costs for you to take in a private tutor, like a one-on-one lecturer that would be lecturing you, not that you're going to a school like a one-on-one tutor, just because he wanted to learn the language. But till today he doesn't speak good German. Like, he had to stop. He did it for like, with the one-on-one tutor was for like maybe 2-3 months. He had to back down because he wasn't seeing results still. He was trying, but it wasn't just working. So now he learns it easily, like slowly. It takes his pace slowly, because when you come here, exactly, especially for studies, you will want to hasten yourself, like, oh, I need to learn this language quickly so I can get a job. Oh, I need to do this. But the truth is, you should calm down. If you are calm, I feel like you will pick the words more than you putting yourself so much pressure. You have to learn the language. I'm trying to learn the language, but it's not an easy language. Like, I can get myself by the day with the language, but I don't think I've gotten to the stage where I can say, beat my chest and say, I'm a German speaker. Of course, I don't speak it every time, so I don't call myself as a German speaker. So yes, if you're ready to learn the language, yeah, please go for it. Please go for it. Please go for it. Also, because studying, working, creating time for just German alone is not an easy task, because you are here for necessarily probably your master's or your bachelor's. So you creating extra time to study the language is like, it's a lot. I will tell you, it's a lot. It's not easy. It's not easy, but if you set your mind to it, actually you can do it. Now, the last thing I'm talking about is concerning the school itself, your studies. The first thing in the studies part is about the registration for exams. Now, how do I put it? I'm currently in a private school in Germany, so it doesn't really affect you if you're going to a private school, if that makes sense. For a private school, once you register for the semester, once you register for the courses, you are already, once you register for the semester, once you register for the courses, you're registered for exams, if that makes any sense. You're registered for exams already. The only thing that if probably you are a little close to, probably almost at the end of the semester, you feel like, oh, you're not good enough, you're not ready for this course, then you have to deregister, if that makes any sense. Now, for the federal public university, let me say not federal, I'm using Nigerian terms. For the public university, it's the opposite. For public university, you have to register for your courses first. Now, they'll give you a certain period of time which you would attend the courses, and then they'll tell you probably by 21st of January, registration for exam closes. Do you understand? So if you're not someone that remembers, like, you would have, I'm sure that the first semester many people they'll make this mistake, because after registering for your courses, you've forgotten that you have to register for your exams. Even back at home where I am from, after registering for your courses, that's all. You don't have to register for any exam. But for German public universities, you have to specially register for your exams, unless you're not writing exams for that semester. Like, you probably, if you mistakenly forget to register one course, they're not going to write that exam for that semester. It's not really a big deal, but I mean, if I'm already taking the lectures for this course, let me just write the exam and get done with it. Isn't that the belief everybody has? So this is another thing you need to consider if you want to come study in Germany. If you're someone that is very laid back, like you like people pushing you, you like people giving you the push, you like people keeping tracks, your lecturers keeping tracks, then Germany is not a place for you to come study, because nobody's going to push you. Another thing about it is that because for instance, with the school situation, the courses are into two. We have the ones that is for presentations, we have the ones that is for paperwork, like research papers. We have the ones that is basically just for exams. Now, when your stuff is research papers and presentation, then it's most likely you get, what's it called? You do paperwork, obviously. Presentation, they might divide your marks. Some are even both research papers and presentation. But when it's exams, just know that your score is 100% exams. Like, nobody would divide it for you that, 10% for your attendance, 10% for your attendance, 5% for your assignments. No, once your course is exam, it is 100% exams. Like, but probably there are a few courses that might put maybe there are some few courses that don't do that. But most schools and most courses, once it's exams, it is 100% exams. So it's like, if you're the type of person, like I said, that are very laid back, that you'd like people pushing you, okay, I have to go because of attendance. Like, if there was no attendance, you'll not be going to class, then probably Germany is not for you. Because if you are I shouldn't have put it like, because if you are just here because class just cover attendance, then I don't know. Because here in Germany, like I said, there's no really attendance, there's no mark for attendance. So you're just going to class for yourself, like to actually learn. So if you're not in class, nobody really cares. Nobody really cares. So by the end of the day, if you pass your exam also, that's good for you. That's good for you. If you're also the type of person that, what's it called? You like to do the assignments, you feel like fighting 100% in your exams is difficult. It's really difficult, I will not lie, because you know that all of your, like, anything else in the exam, if you get 10, then you're getting 10 over 100. Like, you know that all of your stuff is in that exam. There's no space for assignments, research papers, no. So you have to also learn to create extra room for yourself to learn, to study. If not, you've missed it. If that makes sense, you've actually missed it. So you have to be the type of, you have to be proactive, let me say, in your learning, in your studying, because while you're working, you're back home, you're probably tired, you have to study. You still have to study. That's why they say 20 hours. They know what they're saying. They know why they said 20 hours for working only. So you still have to create time for yourself to study. So that's it, basically, you guys. That's it about this video. I need to go. If you're studying in Germany and you think there's any other reason that I haven't mentioned, please leave it in the comment section. You might be helping someone out. I forgot to mention one more thing. I don't know if this is everywhere, but from my country, I think mostly West African countries, there are things that are called past questions, like questions that previous sets has done. You don't find past questions. You don't find, because when you're done with your exams, you submit your past questions. You submit your question rather to the examiner. So there's no past question. So there's no way you can tell the way a lecturer sets the exams to get ready for your exams. Basically, all you have to do is, probably if you guys ask your lecturer, it might just give you an idea or something, and might just say go read your books. Something you can do. Basically, you have to just study your books. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. I hope I was able to help you. Like I said, if you're studying in Germany and you think there's a point I didn't name, please do well to leave them in the comment section, telling people why they should not come study in Germany. But you guys know I'm an advocate of coming to study in Germany. I feel like these are things that you can necessarily deal with if you are prepared for it. Like I just told you guys about it, so you can also prepare your mind already towards it when you're coming here. So that's necessarily, I feel like that's not enough reason to not come study in Germany. But anyways, guys, I need to go edit this video now. If you're watching this video on a Friday, then just know that I just filmed that video today, because I filmed this video yesterday, but I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it at all. The quality, everything, no, I wasn't feeling it. But anyways, guys, I'll end this video now. If you've watched up to this point and not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please do want to hit the subscribe button. Please do want to hit the like button and leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know if you're coming to study in Germany and when you're planning to come study in Germany, or if you change your mind because of these reasons I just stated, or if you think these reasons doesn't mean anything to you. Just let me know what you think in the comment section. And also, I wanted to mention that thank you guys for 1K subscribers. I'm so grateful. I mean, I'm so grateful to you guys for subscribing to my channel. This is the first video I'm actually filming after I achieved the 1K subscriber. Yeah, a couple of days I've gone out, but this is the first I'm filming after that time. So I'm very grateful to you guys. God bless you guys. Now it's the road to monetization that is remaining. So if you really love me and you want to support me, then watch my videos. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.